really hope you can hear me. And there's barely any space back here. Okay, so I saw that you guys really liked my ramen and Megadeth video. So I decided that this time, because I also really liked it, I am doing a Venom and chicken wings. And I also have some garlic stuffing and mac and cheese. And I'm just gonna talk because it's been a while since I've actually made a video like this. And it's like super awkward for me personally to like eat chicken wings because it's like this album is one of my absolute favorites in my entire collection. It's Welcome to Hell. If you didn't know, this bag is frustrating me. And honestly, like, Venom's earlier stuff is the OG. I haven't really dived too deep into their newer stuff, but I just have so much respect for them in general. And I remember I wanted to see Venom Inc. live. I forgot who else they were touring with. They were coming to Chicago. I forgot where the venue was, but I really want to see them. I guess either 14 or 15. Probably 15. It was a 17 and up event, and I couldn't find anybody to go with. Like, when that happens, and I'm 17 now, so I can go to a lot of the metal shows in Chicago, but for some reason, Chicago, and it might be the same way in your state, but it isn't for all states, but it just sucks. Like, if you're familiar with Chicago venues, or if you live in that area, Thalia Hall is where they had that Cannibal Corpse and Obituary show. I don't know if it was Cannibal Corpse and Power Trip, because I also know that happened. Yeah. Or maybe it was on a Decibel tour. I don't know. That had Obituary. No. I had Cannibal Corpse. I don't know if it was Obituary and Power Trip, but I really want to go to that show. So I called up Thalia Hall, because the rule is, like, if you're under 17 or 18 or whatever, you have to get, and you want to go, you have to get, like, you have to go with somebody who is of age. I'm like, okay. So I ring them up, and I'm like, okay, what if I have a friend who's over the age of 17 who can take me? And they're like, no, it has to be a family member. I'm like, what? And Thalia Hall is super strict and bitchy about it. Like, the lady on the phone, and I don't know, ladies like that, like receptionists, I think, they're just really bitchy. Even this lady at Guitar Center, because stuffing is really good. So I got this Angry Driver pedal, and it is a really good metal pedal actually, and I ordered a Boss DS1 because I just wanted a simple distortion pedal. I'm not looking for anything really fancy, but I do play like grunge music. I do write grunge songs, so like, you know, that's the one that Kurt Cobain used. Yeah. So I ordered that, and I got the Angry Driver pedal instead, and I was like really pissed off at first. I was like getting stressed out because it's like, look, this isn't what I ordered. And I called the lady, she was so bitchy about it. But like, I wouldn't want to be a phone receptionist, so I'm not complaining. And honestly, the angry driver pill is pretty good. Like, I guess I just got lucky. Or maybe it was just a sign from the metal gods. I'm gonna let my cat out. Yeah, she's really annoying. I mean, I love her to death. But it's like, really, when I'm making a video and I can barely get up from this spot. Okay. So this is like garlic stuffing. Like, I'm not too big of a fan of garlic. Like, I'm like a vampire. And garlic just kind of makes me sick. Just a little bit. Honestly, it really depends. I don't like garlic bread. Or things that totally like reek of garlic. It hurts my nose and my eyes. It makes me feel sick. But garlic is a little accent on things. Tastes really good. I don't even taste any garlic in the stuffing, but I love stuffing. Let's have you look at this. Look at this. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at the chicken wings too. These are honey wings. I don't know if I told you that yet, but they are so good. And I got them from Jewel. I don't know if you have that in your area. Everybody's different. Like, down in Missouri, I don't think they have Jewel, but in Illinois they do. I heard working there sucks. Also, okay, so for Christmas, because like that just happened, I got this huge bag of penny royal herb that I can brew into a tea. And what my mom didn't realize was that I actually have it like right here. Right here. By the way, this is my absolute favorite Venom song. It's Poison. It's so awesome. Penny royal tea. Alright. And it says here, because I was like looking at it, not to be used during pregnancy or while nursing, not for use by women with heavy menstrual flow, not recommended for use in infants, children, or persons with liver or kidney disease. I'm like, wow, what's in here that's so like harmful, I guess. And well, she got it for me because it's like, oh, this is like grunge, so like Penny Royalty by Nirvana, because it's also like a song that I cover a lot when I have gigs. And so I look it up, like, what's penny royalty used for? And it is actually a natural abortion tool. It's actually an herb used for birth control, for abortions, because they say when you drink heavier doses, larger doses of penny royalty, it will, what's the word? The fetus will come out of you. It'll expel the fetus from your vagina. So that's pretty brutal. Now I understand like the meaning behind penny royalty by Nirvana, because I've been like actually really wanting to know that for a while, because I do know it's like a feminist sort of song. I watched this one video on YouTube called like Nirvana is a Feminist Band, and the guy that made that video, he makes really good like documentaries explaining or like going in depth into certain musicians and bands. They've done Deftones, they've done the Smiths, they've done like Green Day and stuff. Just a variety of different bands and stuff. I don't know if it's the same YouTube channel, but I just really like to learn about different musicians and really open my mind and broaden my horizons on different styles of music. Like, I have more respect for Green Day, for the story behind whatever album is like the one with the heart and the grenade. And there's so much meaning behind all this stuff. And I think it's healthy for me as a musician to also like do research on different bands and stuff. I just really like to do that. And actually, I want to start a zine. I think I'm gonna do that once I get back into school, because I take a multimedia and design class, and we use Adobe InDesign, and that's like, you can make little magazine articles with that. But I really like the whole DIY side of zines. But yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. Do something that's very like originally unique. And I want to do it on like, one day I want to interview bands and stuff. And like, I want to do like interviews of like grunge bands and metal bands, and have like certain articles that I create on like advice and stuff, and other topics like scary stories, or like, I don't know, there's a lot. But I eventually want to sell them for like 99 cents, maybe at like shows and stuff. I'm gonna call it Zen Heads. I think that's just so cool. It's gonna be like, I don't know, kind of like white zombie-esque mixed with like the concept of like underground punk zines. Also, speaking of my multimedia and design class, I have some really cool shit to show you. And then here I go again. So I told you guys that once I reached up to 10K, I would make merch, and I mean, shirts are really expensive, but I do have access to screen printers, little button presses. I made Septiksiren ones, so you can see there. I think these are so badass, and I do want to put them on my big hotel shop for Line and Zen, because there's really no reason for me to make like 2 merch accounts, because that costs money. So, if you like what you see, let me know what you think. And I will get those on my big cartel New Year's Day, I think, hopefully, maybe this weekend. But also, check out my Line and Zen merch store. It's in the description. And I have shirts that like nobody bought. I'm sad, but it's whatever. Honestly, with Line and Zen, there's not much that I can do right now to improve the quality of my sound. Like, all I'm doing is making like shitty improvised recordings, and I don't even drink water before the thing, and I'm probably stoned and dehydrated. So I'm just like really out of tune. I don't know. But at least I still have my dignity. That's so good. Last night I was listening to Immortal. Forgot what album it was. I don't know why I can't come up with the name for it. It's the one with the mountain. It's that really, really, really good one. I mean, like, all Immortal's really good. Like, Diabolical Full Moon Mysticism is one of my all-time favorite black metal albums, sorry. But I haven't listened to like black metal in months. Like, I haven't actually sat down and listened to it. And listening to that, it's such a masterpiece. And honestly, Immortal deserves all the respect and love that they have and can get, because they really refound the sound of, I'm pretty sure it's a Norwegian black metal. I'm not an expert on this stuff, but you know what movie I really miss? Speaking of black metal, ow, fuck, oh, fuck. I got a feeling the lady did a shit job. Ow. Every time I bite in on this tooth, it just hurts. And all things like the crusty stuff on the tooth, like stuck on the crown of my teeth. Fuck. Okay. Metalhead. It's in Icelandic. It's called like Mouse or something like that. I don't know. But they used to have the full version on YouTube with English subtitles, and they took it off. And I'm so upset because that movie is so good. I relate to Hera so much. Like, she is literally, that character in that movie is literally me right now. I mean, like, I'm not as angsty as she was. Like, basically, I think Killbot did a video, like a review on the movie, so you should totally check it out. And if I find it on his channel, I will leave it in the description, because he did a really kick-ass job reviewing it. I know he did, but the movie is so relatable for metalheads who, like, you don't have a self-belonging. Like, the girl in the movie, she lost her brother. Her brother died in, it was like a farming machine, like a crop machine. He died on an accident, and he was a metalhead, and she sort of like picked up on it. And she was so, it's about the family like starting to come to terms with her brother's death. It's really sad, but they do have like these guys who are supposed to be like the people from the band Mayhem. She makes a demo of her own raw black metal thing, sends it to this record label, and then these guys who are supposed to be like Mayhem, they come from the bus and like, we traveled all the way from Oslo, and it's, oh my god, it was just like, oh my god, that's so cool. And it's kind of just like a fantasy. Like, I would love, if I lived like back in the early 90s, like in Iceland or something, if Mayhem saw my demo and they traveled all the way from Oslo to play in a band with me. That is dream fuel. But it's such a good movie and I miss it. I can't find it anywhere. Like, I can't find it online anywhere, so I think I have to buy it, but it'd be totally worth buying. But I mean, some parts of the movie are pretty cringy, not gonna lie. Because she's so angsty. Like, I don't know, you just gotta watch it. As my teeth are slowly shattering as I'm biting into these wings. And if you saw my Dolls Kill lookbook thingy, it's not even a lookbook, but I finally got those glasses. These are so cute. I made my hair look like this today. And I love this hairstyle, I love when I do it, but it looks like this. And I love these glasses so much, they're so badass. And there's this really great merch site from Europe called Unseen Chaos Designs, and I found them through Instagram, and their designs are so, they look so vintage, and just the designs are so cool. I want to leave a link to their merch site in the description. You will fall in love with their designs, and they're fairly cheap. They're around 15 euros. I had to transfer that to American money. So it ended up costing me $20 for this really, really, really cool Celtic Frost shirt, and it was for 2 Megatherion. That is also one of my all-time favorites. If you didn't know that at this point, get the fuck out of here. But I'm so excited. It's been on my list of things to get for a while now. I've been wanting to get this shirt. Oh, so cute. Oh, some fishnets. And some tights. And, I don't know. This is so cute. I have a Hellhammer shirt. I just don't wear it that much. I don't know, like, it's too big. And this funky bass in 1,000 Days of Sodom just... It's such a weird transition in the song. I have the one part I don't understand about this album is the percussion transitions. I mean, it's okay. I still love this album. This funky bass part. Like, I just don't know how I feel about it. By the way, this is iced tea. It's half and half. I think it's lemonade. Lemonade and green tea, I think. I don't know. It's really good. It's my favorite kind. There's so many chicken wings left. And I'm not gonna eat all of them. But it's so good. Like, there's like barely any food in my house. But I mean, like, what we do for Christmas is we get like 2 dozen donuts, I think, something like that. So it's like all day yesterday I ate donuts, and for breakfast this morning I had a donut. 3 days straight I've had donuts. I feel like I'm gonna get diabetes now. But I don't know. I don't think this is the healthiest thing in the world, but at least it's better than donuts. Oh my god. I wanted to bring up like Marilyn Manson because he's just not doing good. Like, I was watching a YouTube video of a live performance. I think it was at like a European festival, maybe, I don't know. But it was at a festival, and he's just not doing good. Like, I like to look through the comments on other videos to see what other people think. And his vocals, he's trying so hard. And he's got all this weight now. He just looks miserable. Like, I wish I could see the old Marilyn, and I understand that, like, his dad died. And obviously that'll have any, like, big impact on anybody. Because death is, like, a really big deal. But, my god, I hope he gets better. It's just sad. Like, he's one of my biggest inspirations ever. I'd really like to see him live one day. But just to see him in his current state is sad, but at least he's trying, you know. I'm really honest. He's not even that old. I mean, yeah, he's getting older. Like, I made my Slayer video, and I'm just like, oh my god, they're old. Slayer's not even that old. They're like all in their late 40s, mid 40s, I think. They're like as old as my parents. Actually, I don't know. I haven't looked up the age of like Carrie King or Tom Mariah. But I mean, like, look at Metallica, for instance. They're still kicking ass, and they're, like, in their mid-50s, I think. And they, you know, I just wish more really big metal bands and rock bands could be like Metallica. And even Slayer's kicking ass, too. Like, they look a lot better. Like, I remember Tom Araya, like, I watched a few interviews, he looked like Santa Claus. Like, he looked like thrash metal Santa Claus, basically. He's doing really good. I don't know. Oh, so, I like to watch CBT. I think he's really good. He's so entertaining. I think he's so funny. And I watched his video on, what's his name? Richard Benson. Look up Richard Benson. He's a funny guy. He's quite the shredder, must I say. But that was a really funny video. It's called like the worst shredder in the world or something like that. But oh man, I love that guy. I hope one day I get my musical shit together. And because I want to be in a metal band. I want to be in like, I want to do something like pretty experimental and groovy, you know, but still like really, really, really hardcore. The thing is, what's so great about metal, it makes you feel powerful. It makes you feel invincible. It makes you feel like, it makes you feel badass. And I want people to feel that way when they hear my music. I want to move people. I want to make people feel like they can conquer whatever it is that they're going through. Like, you know, that's why I make videos, because, like, you know, right here, you know, I'm here for you, you know? Like, if you haven't already, like, grab some food and eat with me. I missed the chorus for that. This is also a good song, In League with Satan. It's another song that makes me feel powerful. When beating the chicken wings. Here's a band I was gonna mention. I was listening to a band or an album, and what? Oh, Mayhem, yeah, Mayhem. Speaking of Mayhem, like, I don't know if it's Euronymous that does the lead guitar work. I think it is. And I think Necro Butcher's from Dark. I don't know. But whoever does the lead guitar work, and like, I was listening to The Mysteries, because in my car, it's just one of those people, like Richard Benson, who thinks, I'm just gonna play random stuff, and it can either sound really cool and brutal, or it can just sound like you suck, but you think that you don't suck because you're trying to sound abstract, like it's art, and you think your art's gonna be appreciated. Don't get me wrong, I really do appreciate Mayhem, but that lead guitar, I'm not that big of a fan. So anyway, I think I'm done here because I've got other shit to do. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys want to see next, because I love to eat and I love sitting here and talking to you guys. So as always, this is your pal Septiksiren, and stay metal.